So the I'm totally not racist crowd and I am totally a patriot and a red-blooded American have struck again with the resurrection of a Confederate General statue that was toppled in 2020. It is now to be reinstalled in DC. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Like, you wonder why we call you racist, but you keep doing racist things. Like, you just keep growing your long list, your long track record of just blatant racism, like barring immigrants from countries like Mexico, Haiti, Afghanistan, but saying opening up new programs for white South Afrikaners to come in, getting rid of federal segregation laws, getting rid of civil rights era laws, getting rid of DEI programs. Like, you just keep doing all this racist shit, and you wonder why we call you racist. And that's not even a mention of just racist comments Trump has made. Like, told 4 black Congress people to go back to where they came from. He said immigrants are poisoning the blood of this country. Okay? Jesus Christ. But now we want to reinstall this statue of a Confederate general. A particularly racist Confederate general as well. They were all racist. Who am I kidding? But, like, I just don't get it. And these people are like, yeah, we're the patriots. We love America, but we're going to put up these Confederate statues and defend their rights to be put up because we love America and our history. It's like, bro, all right, I understand. Like, I am in no way saying we need to bury any mention of the Confederacy. They need to be clearly stated in our history, but that doesn't mean we should go around and commemorate them and put up statues of their leaders. Do you know how insane that is? These are rebels. These are people who rebelled, seceded from our nation, and caused hundreds of thousands of deaths. And what was the main reason? Slavery. We ain't racist, bro. We love our country, as they fucking do racist shit and fly Confederate flags. God, these people are so dumb. Jesus Christ. All right, a statue of a Confederate general that demonstrators toppled and burned in D.C. in 2020 will be reinstalled, the National Park Service announced. The bronze statue depicting Confederate General Albert Pike is being restored, the Park Service said in a statement Monday. Officials shared a photo of a worker removing corrosion and paint. The restoration aligns with federal responsibilities under historic preservation law, as well as recent executive orders to beautify the nation's capital and reinstate pre-existing statues, a statement from the agency said. Okay, there's a difference between preserving history and erecting monuments of people who, and commemorating people who rebelled against our country. Okay, we fought against World War II in the Nazis, or against World War II. We fought in World War II against the Nazis, against the Japanese. Does that mean in order to preserve that history, we should erect a statue of Adolf Hitler? No, of course not. Oh my God. Oh my God, I feel like I'm losing my mind here. And we are like, in the direction we're heading, we are like a year out from an actual Adolf Hitler statue being unironically erected in Washington, D.C. I swear to God. Okay. In June 2020, demonstrators used ropes to tear down the statue outside Metropolitan Police Department headquarters. On live TV, they doused the statue in lighter fluid and set it ablaze. Mayor Muriel Bowser decried property destruction and defended city police. President Donald Trump then called for the statue to go back up. At first, really shocked, but after seeing what's been going on in the administration since Trump has entered office, it really just reminded me that they don't care, said activist Jason Charter. The anti-fascist organizer was arrested in 2020 after the Pike statue came down, but the charges were dropped. He said restoring it is a part of a troubling trend. It is. It is. Like, I'm sorry, but we should not have statues erected of people who were rebelling against our country. Like, it's different in, like, I don't know, like a historical museum or something for actual preservation and information. But to have these as like public attractions is just wild to me. It's no different than having fucking Goebbels or Adolf Hitler up, or like, what are we doing? What the hell is going on here? They want to bring back these values that almost destroyed our nation during the Civil War. True. Almost destroyed our nation during the Civil Rights Movement and in the past 10 years. True. Especially since George Floyd has died. Has almost destroyed the nation and is continuing to destroy the nation, he said. Crews are aiming to have the statue up in October, the Park Service said. Site preparation to repair the statue's damaged masonry plinth will begin shortly, with crews repairing broken stone, mortar joints, and mounting elements, the statement said. The Pike statue, dedicated in 1901, has been a source of controversy for years. The Confederate General also was a longtime leader of the Freemasons, who revered Pike. It was built at the request of Masons, who successfully lobbied Congress to grant them land for the statue as long as Pike would be depicted in civilian, not military clothing. D.C. officials tried to remove the statue for years. The D.C. Council said it first called for its removal in 1992. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton introduced multiple bills in Congress to get it removed. One proposed resolution called for removal of the statue, referred to Pike as a chief founder of the post-Civil War Ku Klux Klan, the Klan connection as a frequent accusation from Pike's critics, and one which the Masons dispute. Yeah, this dude's accused of like being a founding member of the KKK. Like, and all that aside, this was a fucking leader in the Confederacy. If you are a leader in the Confederacy, I am sorry, but you are racist. You were a racist. You were fighting for your right to own people of color. But for some reason, like people have like they just have like such a hard time understanding that. Like, no, it was about states' rights. It's like, no, it wasn't. Nope. That makes up like 2% of it. All right, 98% is slavery. The decision to honor Albert Pike by reinstalling the Pike statue is as odd and indefensible as it is morally objectionable. A statue honoring a racist and a traitor has no place on the streets of D.C. It's true. Like, he is a traitor and a racist. Even if he wasn't a racist, he was a traitor to this country. In an executive order this March on restoring truth and sanity to American history, Trump said the Secretary of the Interior would determine whether statues have been removed since 2020 to perpetuate a false reconstruction of American history and appropriately minimize the value of certain historical events or figures, or include any other improper partisan ideology. Trump ordered their reinstatement. My first concern is that we really haven't moved the ball at all in the past 5 years, Trotter said. It's appalling to see the federal government push their will, and it's not the federal government in general, it's the executive branch pushing their will on the people of D.C., and that is not democratic in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, like we haven't moved the ball in the past 5 years. In fact, the ball has moved backwards. We are slipping backwards in time, and you hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Like, I don't know how. And it's funny when Republicans go on like their rants too. It's like, well, actually, did you know that the Democrats were the Confederacy and the Republicans were actually the Union? The Republicans got rid of slavery. Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. It's like, okay, yeah. So why are you waving the flags of the Democrats that were fighting to keep slavery? Like, everything they say about this, the logical conclusion is like, there is no logical conclusion. Their arguments fucking contradict one after the other, and they're just so dumb about this. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.